Hello world! Today I would like to show you how to train an AI model to recognize handwriting of digits and how to use a Colab notebook. To do this, let's have a look at my latest GitHub repository. It's called Handwriting and I will link it in the video description. We go into the Jupyter Notebook folder and there we already find the notebook, a Python notebook about handwriting. Notebooks are ideal for AI programming and testing. And this is how it works. You open it in Colab. And now you can execute the code cell by cell. So here, the first cell imports all the libraries that are being needed and sets the GPU to -1, so there will be no GPU. Let's execute it. Tell it, yes, please execute it. And the next step is already that we want to execute, that we want to load the test dataset, which we get from MNIST. And it contains 60,000 pictures of handwriting, labeled, each one labeled, with the number that is to be used for the input. Let's have a look at it. I execute it. And now we see here the input data and the label. Input data is the graphic, and it's clearly written by hand, a 5, written by hand. And the label is 5. So the neural network will be trained to recognize a 5 in this graphic. So I said we have 60,000 of them. Let's have a look at the first 10. And this is the cool thing about Colab notebooks. You can now just manipulate the code and run the cell again. And now the output is, again, the first one, which is a 5. But then next one is a 0, also handwritten, and a handwritten 4, 1, 9, 2, and so on. And it will go on, and 60,000 pictures of handwritten digits will be delivered here. And we can start training the model anytime. Well, we first have to build the model. And in order for our model to train more conveniently, we will now normalize the values. So instead, for the color values to go from 0 to 255, we make it a floating point value that goes from 0 to 1. This is what happens when we click here. And then, by the way, it will also be, the labels will also be categorical, no longer numerical. So instead of, for example, having a 3, this number will be represented as 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, and so on. So you can see here you have the 10 digits in a vector, and the respective number will get a 1, and all other numbers will get a 0. That makes training the model easier later on. So let's build the model, and here things start to get interesting. For example, here we have the idea that we have one hidden layer with 128 neurons. We could experiment around with this, and we could see how it influences the accuracy of the model if we use more hidden layers or less neurons or whatever. We can try everything here. The output layer has 10 classes, so the digits from 0 to 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 10 classes. And next step now is to train the model over all these 60,000 images, and then also test the model for accuracy. So we have one test set with 10,000 pictures and one training data set with 60,000 pictures. And this means we can predict the accuracy, the quality of the model as well. So training has completed. We can see that we have had 5 epochs of training, and the accuracy always increased with each further epoch. And now it is time to find out the exact number, the exact accuracy, and it is 97.38%. And now we could also go up and experiment how often we repeat the training and how much this influences our accuracy. We don't want to do this all right now. We can do it later, or you can do it alone later. And that is the very point about these Colab workbooks, that you can do it on your own, and that it is a very pragmatic way of changing code and getting to a result quickly. Okay, and now let's have a look at, let's say, index number 1. I'm taking this just as an example. So here, this is the input. It is a graphical representation of a handwritten number. It is labeled as 2, and it was predicted also as 2. And there's a cool thing. So we save the model. Where has it been saved? It has been saved here. And I have also uploaded digit.png. Uploading you can do via this here. And and this will now allow us to convert the number that we have uploaded into a digit. And here it is. This is my handwritten number that has been uploaded, and it's predicted to be a 5, and that is correct. Okay, and you can do this all on your own using my GitHub repository. I would be very happy if I could help you today. If yes, then leave me a comment. I'm happy to read them all. See you later. Bye.